Hey Gemini, I hope that everybody's doing well. I'm so happy to meet you here. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm hearing something about a guided experience. Gemini, a guided experience. Look at the Ten of Pentacles popping out. I'm seeing us being in a place where it's like, you have this goal, right? I just saw 44 on the time. You have this goal, and I'm seeing you really making this happen here. Something that you wanted to achieve. Something that you put a lot of time and effort into. Learning the way that something works. Yeah. It's like you had this dream of putting your energy into something where you felt like the return that you were getting made it worth it, and it also feels like something authentic to you that you want to be working on, something that you feel guided to do, a place where you want to be. And also it's like having this goal of doing something. This can be a job, this can be a project, something that you feel passionately about that you're also being compensated for now. This can be energetically, this can be financially. I'm looking at pentacles here. I'm also looking at cups. Speaks on emotion. This can also be speaking on like 3D money, okay? I'm getting that it has a financial side to it, okay? Something that we hoped and prayed for. Yeah, I'm looking at us. This is like taking a break, getting grounded. I'm getting like really hoping for something, getting connected with something. I'm hearing the vision of it. I'm seeing something going on financially for us. Something that we set out to do, a plan that we made. I'm also getting this whole thing about visualizing too. This can be part of our manifestation process. I'm seeing us putting in the work to bring a sense of harmony. I'm hearing into our lives. Maybe in a place where things were not so cohesive before, and maybe now in a way where we're establishing a sense of harmony that we didn't see before. I'm hearing something about a byproduct. Maybe we were assessing situations and being like, I feel like this needs to be worked on. I feel like I could bring something more into balance, okay? And I'm getting that. We are definitely succeeding in this process, okay? Something that needed to be balanced out, something that needed our attention, a goal that we had, and something that now we are reaching. I'm hearing getting to the epitome of this, okay? Okay, so for some of us, this can be work related. For others, I'm seeing this as something interpersonal, okay? So I'm looking at this common goal that we have, something that we want to reach, something we dreamt of reaching, and something we really set our sights on, okay? I'm seeing us doing the work that we need to emotionally, mentally get ourselves on page to bring this thing into harmony. This is like, I'm getting like your soul and your body kind of bringing it onto the same page with this thing that you want to manifest. I'm seeing something going on in the home as well here. Maybe us working on our caretaking as well. Maybe like how we express our nurturing energy. This is for some, okay? Not for everybody. And I'm seeing us figuring out like the way that we want to formulate this plan that we're making, how we want to bring this together. Okay, for the people that this is related to a job, I'm seeing something coming together before that had not been together. Maybe a balancing out of the yin and yang, like where you want to be creative and where you need to take action, where you need to express your ideas or like even get a vision board, something like that, where you want to brainstorm versus like how you want to express that in a big way outside of yourself, something you're putting to action. Okay? For those of you looking for this to relate to a relationship, I'm seeing that there's alchemizing and planning doing in order to bring a sense of harmony together into an interpersonal relationship. This can be both for some, I'm getting, okay? And I'm seeing like you assessing where you want to put your energy into, like what type of energetic exchange you're expecting back in order to feel compensated for the work that you're doing. I'm hearing this planting that you're doing. Seeing like somebody on a farm like planting all of these seeds and being like, when are these things going to grow? But I'm seeing that they are growing because I'm watching you step into a position that you feel very, very good about being in. This could mean like stepping up as far as something going on with work after like reassessing where something needed to be changed, where something needed to be fixed. I'm getting this vibe of like a mechanic kind of working on these different aspects to make something run more efficiently. I'm hearing more productively. Okay. I'm looking at Sagittarius. I'm hearing Sagittarius so strongly. I'm looking at Pluto and I'm looking at Mercury here. Mercury is Gemini and Virgo. Pluto is Scorpio. Okay, and I'm being guided to mention this. For those of you looking for this to be something interpersonal, I'm seeing like a union, a harmony. These two different energies coming together, okay, unifying as one. And I'm getting that this partner that we are relating to now is somebody, I'm hearing a confidant, somebody that we can trust, somebody somebody stable, okay, maybe somebody that is stable within their job, career space. This is a very fatherly energy, okay? Masculine energy does not need to be any particular gender if one identifies with a gender in particular. It's just about that masculine energy. This is somebody that would be like making money, something about taking care of the home in a way where they're like adding to it as far as financially. I'm hearing sourced. All right, I'm seeing us getting ready to release something that we've been working on. For some of us, this can be shadow work. For others, this can be a project that we want to release. It's like, even though you don't know exactly what the outcome of releasing this thing is going to be, I'm seeing us kind of like facing our fears in a sense and getting ready to release this thing, okay? We also feel like we're being guided into this action, okay? Even though I'm seeing like a sense of hesitance here. It's like putting something out there that you want to be on display because you feel like you've been guided into this. So this can be a project if this is work related, interpersonal wise. This can be announcing something as far as like a relationship that you're getting into, something like that. I'm seeing movement, I'm seeing communication, something that we're working on. It's like working on expressing this, also moving into a place where we feel more determined with what we're doing, okay? More seriously working on something. And this is also like, I'm hearing a force to be reckoned with. It's like when we move into this place, this is, I'm hearing very high potential. It's like very steadfast working on what you want to be working on, okay? In a way where there's a lot of concentrated energy here and a lot of fire that goes into it, because wands are fire, so this speaks on our passions, our creativity, how we want to express ourselves. I'm hearing artistically. And what we want to showcase ultimately. What we want to showcase ultimately, how we want to express ourselves, how we want to be perceived. I'm also seeing like there being a release. This can be a project, this can be information. I'm seeing this being communicated. I'm hearing it's time. I'm hearing it's time now. Again, I'm seeing us facing something with a sense of hesitance about letting this thing go, okay? This can mean moving into a sense of surrender as well. I'm also getting this idea too, where it's like not taking any offers from like a shadow space. This can be people around us that we don't feel are supportive of us. This can also be an aspect of our own shadow, where it's like setting boundaries with yourself so you're not holding yourself back because of fears, holding yourself back from things that you want to do ultimately. It's like we can always recognize how we're feeling. It's a good thing to do in order to process emotions, get to the bottom of why we're feeling what we're feeling, and also to be able to transmute that in a way where you're not cutting yourself short, selling yourself short. I'm also hearing, okay? I'm hearing something about an asking price. So for my people that are entrepreneurs here, this can be something about making sure that you're being compensated for the work that you're doing, okay? I'm looking at something that may feel a little bit stressful, falling over the King of Pentacles here. Something going on with work. Interpersonal wise, this can be a masculine that something's going on with. Something that we're trying to balance out, okay? But I'm getting that this is going to be balanced out ultimately, because I'm seeing work being done. I'm looking at us assessing this situation in a way where we're deciding like which direction we want to take this in. And I'm hearing lightening the load of what we're carrying, okay? And this is about like picking a very particular direction. This can be picking a particular project. This can be picking a particular person and really working on this thing that we are choosing, okay? I'm hearing to channel our energy into. I'm seeing that there's something going on. It's like putting an end to the things that are worrying us in a way where we're managing this stress, this overburden that we're feeling here. I'm getting that this is also about releasing something that needs to be released too. And I'm seeing us working on like understanding the fear space too, about what's bringing us anxiety and also how to transmute that anxiety that we're feeling. There can be somebody as well outside of ourselves, that maybe somebody that feels triggering that we're ending a relationship with. Interpersonal wise, I'm hearing, okay? Somebody that we're no longer going to be taking offers to exchange with. I'm looking at, I'm hearing Pisces, Gemini. This is you. I'm seeing you feeling stressed out by something going on. Something that you're being guided to end. This can mean not taking offers from your shadow anymore to like sabotage things, okay? This can mean believing in yourself, believing in the work that you want to put in. And also, I'm getting something about, like maybe having a hard time like focusing your energy onto something, maybe like things that feel distracting to us, putting an end to that. And also working towards something, working towards a goal so you can release this thing, because I'm getting that surrender is a big point over here in what we're doing, okay? Interpersonal wise as well, this can be not communicate. The words that I'm getting are so funny. It's like not interacting with people that we feel like do not have like goals with us, that are not on the same wave. It's like people that will hold us back, people that are resistant to us changing, okay, as well. I'm hearing sizing it up. So maybe sizing up situations for what they are and figuring out like what we want to do with that, what we want to do with that information that we receive. I'm looking at, we could have been working with somebody. Now, it can be somebody at work that we're working with. This can be an interpersonal thing. Somebody that we're exchanging energy, right? I'm seeing like a sense of like tension, friction that we have with this person. Maybe some disagreements. Maybe us seeing like who's going to overpower the other person to some degree. Somebody that we're exchanging energy with, right? It's like some sort of conflict. If this is internal, it can be internal conflict that we're feeling. Okay, so I'm getting that we are in the midst of learning a lesson right now. Coming to the conclusion of this. I just saw 1414 on the time. Coming to the conclusion of this lesson, okay? This is about internal conflict. It can also be external conflict. Working with this energy right here, this is the shadow energy. This could be your energy, you feeling conflicted about things going on with your shadow. This can also be you feeling triggered by somebody else's shadow, because I'm getting like a very triggering energy with this here. But something that we're definitely being guided to address, something that we need to learn a lesson with, okay? This process is definitely guided for us, Gemini. Maybe as a means of gaining a sense of confidence, maybe something going on with the self-esteem. Maybe us feeling like we're effective in a certain space and us believing in ourselves. I'm getting too that this can have to do with us believing in our creativity and what we want to put out there, like how we want to express that. And also feeling like our ideas are worth it too, I'm hearing. I'm looking at a soul contract here. Something we are destined to be doing, something we're destined to be addressing, okay? This can be something that we've had a sense of conflict with since we were small. I'm seeing us having a victory with this. It's like something that we've kind of been battling back and forth with. Maybe a sense of imbalance that we've been dealing with. This can be something with our sexual energy as well, I'm getting. Because I'm seeing a lot of orange here, which is representative of the sacral chakra, okay? So maybe things balancing out with that aspect. Maybe also us feeling like a sense of needing to overcompensate at some point in time, and maybe us calling our energy back to ourselves where we feel good about like what we're putting on display and also like how we're moving with our energy. It's like finding a sense of like feeling comfortable within that feminine aspect of your energy, okay? Which everybody has. Every individual has the feminine and the masculine. I'm looking at a message coming through. I'm hearing indicator. Over the Emperor just popped out the Empress. I'm also hearing the Hierophant. Maybe something going on with the Taurus. I mean, Venus is Taurus energy. I'm seeing a very big balancing out. I'm also hearing the word expose. An expose. Maybe us displaying like this type of energy. I'm also getting too that there could be something coming through about the way that somebody perceives you, okay? The way that somebody feels about you. The type of team that they want to make with you. Gemini. So I'm seeing this inner conflict, okay, ultimately, at the base of it. Now, this can expand and branch out into other areas of our lives, but if we get all the way down to the catalyst of what's going on here, I'm seeing this sense of tension, inner conflict that we've had since childhood. This can be with a sibling. I'm picking that up here. And I'm seeing, like, this message that we get, something that we come to understand about our shadow and about how we are meant to transmute that with the gifts and abilities that we have, the discipline to put this into action. I'm seeing a lesson that we're learning, something that we're going to be successful with as far as us stepping into our energy in a way where we feel like we're getting in touch with our feminine nature. This means feeling comfortable with expressing ourselves, expressing the love that we have to give, our creativity, our artistic visions as well. And I'm seeing something changing with our confidence in our environment in a way where this is able to be perceived by those around us, okay? It's like something very, it's almost like we're going through some sort of transformation in our physical environment in a way where the energy that we exude is being perceived. It like has different colors to it now in the way that we express ourselves and the way that it is felt, the way that it is received. There can also be things too that we needed to address as far as like parental figures, like masculine, feminine parental figures as well, okay? And I'm seeing us combining what we need to now. It's like, I'm hearing something about being transposed. I'm hearing transfixed. I'm seeing like us working with things going on that derived from our childhood, bringing like a sense of purity and also our gifts and our abilities in to mix with this. I'm also seeing like a sense of love that we're developing. This can be self-esteem, self-love that we're working on. And all of this kind of going into the ingredients of ultimately this desired outcome that we want, about stepping into a place where we feel confident about who we are, about, again, what we want to express and how we want to exchange energy with those around us. And I'm seeing like these two ends of the spectrum, these two very complementary energies coming together in a way where we're really balancing something out and making it work together, and also working with these difficult aspects that we've been feeling, maybe stuff going on with the Saturn in our chart. I'm seeing Saturn twice here. I'm looking at Capricorn, I'm looking at Saturn, I'm looking at Cancer, I'm looking at Aries, and I'm looking at Venus here. All right, friends, we are going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody. I'm hearing Sagittarius. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.